It's working. Check. Just keep us on so I can make sure. Yeah, go right to it. Yo, I think we're live this time. Are we live?
Yo.
I think. All right, we got it.
Yeah. All right.
Finally, technical difficulties. We should rename this podcast "All in Our Heads." The technical difficulties podcast.
Yes.
All in our technical difficulties. That'll be our new. Name.
I think it just should be technical difficulties. I think that should be the name of the podcast.
Yeah, we'll definitely
turn it down now.
Yeah, we can turn that down now. We just had to make sure that we are live, and we are. So welcome. This is our first time on YouTube Live. So welcome.
Oh, we're on YouTube Live. Oh,
yeah. So I don't know if we're gonna gather any audience on there, but we're gonna be going YouTube and Facebook
many
at the same
platforms
time.
Now.
Yeah, as many as the internet gods allow us to do.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
And let me ask you a question, Joe.
What's up?
We did have a lot of technical difficulties in the beginning. Are we shit canning that for the recording?
I don't know.
For the podcast? Or is that in there?
We'll go with just this one.
Just this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so then never mind people who are listening on the podcast.
Why?
We didn't have any technical difficulties.
Okay.
Fine.
I could have left it in there. We'll see. I'll see how.
Okay, maybe he'll leave it in there. Then you'll know what I'm talking about.
They know we did. They know.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
It's like this is not a shock.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
It is not a shock. It is what we do. I have my eyes up there because I'm looking. I got to open up our Facebook page so we can have the chat showing.
See, the thing is he did a couple of different programs today. So doing the new program kind of had a little glitch in the beginning.
Yeah,
so
it worked last week when I tested it. It worked this morning when I tested it. Mike gets here. We go live.
It doesn't work.
No audio.
Right.
I mean, probably the most important part of the podcast.
I would say the only.
Yeah, I mean, we could lose the video and still, if you guys heard us, we could do this.
Yeah, we did this for many times.
Oh, millions.
This is episode 107. We did 95 without video.
Yes, we did. And I want to go again and tell people that if you hear us with any technical difficulties sound-wise, please let us know in the chat because
that'd be nice.
We had that one where they waited an hour. They're like, we've been listening to you for an hour. We keep hearing you.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep reminding you, don't let it go on for an hour.
Yes. But
that's that. Yeah, so we like hearts, emojis, ha-has, wows.
Yeah.
As many as you can hit while you're watching. Just keep hitting. I think that's how it works, right? When you're live, you hit, then there's they fly all over the screen and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're listening, if you're here, if tuned in live, we like, you know what we like. We like hearts and wows and ha-has.
Hearts.
If you're listening to us on the podcast, like what the hell is he talking about? I can't hearts or wow or ha-ha right now. We suggest, if you're a listener, just a listener, if you have some time, come onto Facebook during the day when we record. We usually record on Tuesdays. Pop it on 5 o'clock and we're live. You can watch us record this masterpiece of audio.
Masterpiece.
That you've downloaded onto your mobile device.
Yeah, listen. Once we start getting some big money for this podcast, we'll have crew.
No, we'll just keep the money for ourselves.
Oh, keep the money for ourselves for a while, and then we'll hire people to do the technical stuff. Oh, yes, there's a live chat on YouTube also, Lisa, but we can't do both at the same time. We can barely focus on this. So,
oh, my God. Yeah, we don't even know what's happening on YouTube. Right now, could be 7 million listeners on
there
YouTube.
could be. One day, we'll figure out how to do both.
Well, we're watching this. I'll go to YouTube for a second.
Yeah. Can you join a chat?
Hey, Jordan Ferber.
We got Jordan Ferber. We got Kenny Garcia is joined.
Ha-has.
Yeah, giving us hearts.
Yes.
Look at it.
I'll give
Everyone.
a ha-ha.
There you go.
Yeah,
Give
it's
a ha-ha. That's really like ha-ha. No angries. Oh, people are giving sads.
You're sad.
Yeah, no sads. We need hearts, ha-has.
Let me see. I'm going to try the YouTube. So
Okay.
Oh, here it is right now.
My dog wants out while Mike tries YouTube.
So we got, okay, doggy and YouTube. Oh, I don't know can't really tell what's happening. But we're here. I can see us live.
Okay, we're live. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's cool.
And hopefully we're in sync.
Many platforms for the All in Our Heads.
Look at all those emojis, man. You're going to bump us right up into the charts.
So anyway.
Yeah, it's a bit delayed, Lisa. Yeah, I know. We're working out those technical
What's delayed?
problems. Probably the audio. Or no, actually, YouTube's even...
She said just joking.
Just joking. Oh, okay, she was joking. Okay. Anyway, we're not going to focus on the chat right now. We'll join the chat a little bit.
We will.
But,
what's going on with you, Joe? All right, we'll do that.
Nothing, man. I just, podcasting. My mind's all stuck in this fucking technical problem. So let's hear about your weekend first.
Okay, we can hear about my weekend then.
Yeah.
My weekend, I did Friday. I was up at the place where my soul goes to die.
That stinks.
And I always liked this room a little better. It's the one all the way up in Pennsylvania. But then there was a dick in the front row, the very front row.
Yeah.
Right against the stair. Him and his fucking little...
Packed house?
No. Packed house, that place was like 600.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's a big venue. I mean, like this next week or 2 weeks from now, Fluffy's going to be there. That's his... I mean, it's a huge venue. Yeah.
Fluffy?
Yeah, they do...
I thought Fluffy does arenas.
They do these things. Like this big... It's a big kind of arena look to it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a big theater look. The one up there, the one in the Pocono Palace is a smaller little venue.
Yeah.
So I can hear it from the back. Melvin George is hosting, and I can hear it from the back of the stage. I'm in the middle. JJ Ramirez is closing it, and I can hear the people just talking the whole time. And so when I got into the room, the girl that runs it's like, yeah, that guy's been an asshole all day, even like when they do other stuff at the resort.
Right.
And I'm like, so he's right in the front, and I can hear Melvin's like, no, just because Melvin's a nice sweetheart of a guy. He's not going to tell someone to go fuck himself. That's not his language. So the guy's just yapping and yapping, and I'm from behind the curtain. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the... And then I walk out, and the guy's, as soon as I get out, he's filming me. And I was like, dude,
he's filming you.
I was like, hey, hey, guys, I have a joke up there. I'm like, this place reminds me of a cruise ship that just got stuck.
Okay.
And you guys like... Everybody's like, we're going to the Bahamas? No, we're going to the mountains. We're stuck. It's just a shitty-looking cruise ship. So when I said that joke. I always get to laugh. And then I said, hey, can you do me a favor and put that camera down, man? I don't want you recording me.
Okay.
And then his friend's like, oh, the sinking ship? I'm like, yeah, okay. But if you could just turn the camera down, that'd be cool. And he's like, I just got on stage. When I tell you just got on stage, I've been on stage 9 seconds. I said, can you just turn that camera off? He's like, all right, you're not that funny anyhow. Like, I said, you've been talking the whole time. And before I can say you've been talking the whole time, someone in the audience goes, shut the fuck up to the guy.
Really?
Like, I'm like, that's how aggravating you've been. For the guy who was up here 15 minutes up front. You talked his whole set. Like, look at me. You know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah.
He's that kind of guy. Look at me. And he's like got a faux hawk. And he's like from fucking like the South, like South Carolina.
You could have stopped the faux
Exactly,
hawk.
that's what I said.
That's
what I said.
Fuck faux hawks.
So he had a faux hawk, and he's yapping. He gets up, and when he gets up, this table gets more focused. What are you doing?
I got to click around because we're running high on the CPU. I had to shut the Facebook down. Anyway, just keep talking.
We're running high on the CPU.
Yeah. I have to do technical while you're talking.
I just get click.
I know. I don't want to click around, but see that number upstairs? The system CPU?
Yeah.
It's at 78. We want it to be in the 70s. It was in the 90s in the red, so.
And what does that mean?
That the computers weren't running too hot. Because we're doing a lot of things going live to 2 different places.
Got it.
So I shut Facebook down and it knocked it down. So I'm going to see if I reload Facebook if it goes back up. So.
Oh, you're talking about Facebook in general, just your
right, just
it.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So.
All right. So anyway,
I'm going to cut to you. Nice.
it's in the red. Just so we know.
Okay, so we're gonna take the chat off.
Yeah,
That's
there
just
we go. Okay. He gets up and then his table kind of comes back down. You know what I mean? And they start to like focus and like laugh and like enjoy the night. It's hot again, bro.
Don't keep looking.
So I'm like he comes back from his drinks, talks again. 2 or 3 other people yell at him. And then towards the end of my set, I was like, dude, shut the fuck up, man. I never told him to shut up. Everyone else was.
Right.
I was like, just shut the fuck up, bro. No one has ever paid to see you ever.
I love that. No one's ever paid to see you
And I said,
ever.
unless you're a doctor, and I could tell by your faux hawk, you're not.
Very rare for doctors to have faux hawks. It's not a big, not big in the medical field.
No, not a big look.
I would walk right out if I walked in,
And your doctor.
getting surgery. Be like, just big faux hawk.
Yeah.
Be like, I don't know, man. I'm starting to think you ain't studying hard. I feel like you're not practicing
Yes.
medicine.
So I walked out. I mean, he got up. And he's like, yeah, how about you shut the fuck up to me? And I'm like, now his family, one of the people that's with him, she's so uncomfortable. She's actually crawling. There's like a rail. She's actually crawling over the rail closer to me just to get away from sitting at the table with him. That's how uncomfortable she is.
How old is this guy about?
32.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a moke.
Yeah.
A fucking redneck.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that you make a faux hawk, you're like, you're already a dickhead. Like, unless you're a child.
Right.
I feel like if you're a child with a faux hawk, teenager,
13 and down.
I'll give you to 17,
Really?
18.
17?
Listen, I feel high school, maybe early college. When you're out of the mid-20s, you got to be out of the faux hawks.
Yeah, I would say. So he's about 32, this guy.
Yeah,
30,
yeah.
32. And he's like, so when he got up, like I was in survival mode as soon as I got there. Right? As soon as I heard him yapping and I went into like got on stage, all right, I can't do this all the time.
Yeah.
And I got on stage, he started like when I yelled at him and like the room was just already weird. He had made it weird the whole opening set for the first act.
Right.
So I knew I need to get these people. So I went into like I have 2 survival jokes. I have 2 jokes that are guaranteed will always get laughs.
Right.
I'm not even questioning them. And they're not hard character sales. I don't got to sell my kids, my family, or nothing like that.
Right.
It's just, I want to be black
Okay.
is one of them. And then Chinese restaurant is the other.
Gotcha.
I didn't go in a Chinese restaurant, but I want to be black. And I was like, cool black dude over there, cool black dude over here. I asked my manager to give me 4 black dudes, and that's perfect. That's enough. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of, everybody eats it up because it's just me being goofy. So when I said to black, he went up to the back, and he's like, man, that guy's racist.
Racist?
And they go, what? And he's like, yeah, I'm from the South, and I have black friends.
Ooh. Do you?
Yeah. And they would be offended.
Would they?
Yeah.
I always find black people are not offended by race jokes. It's always white people that are offended by it. Anytime I bring up, I rarely have race topics, but anytime race happens to come up, it's never the black people that are uncomfortable.
No.
Because they're like, yeah.
Yeah, it exists.
You're a comedian. We're joking.
And you're making fun of something that does exist.
Right. Yeah. We do live in this world.
Yes. Yep.
You know, we do yeah. It's like we're supposed to never talk.
Right. Because the black guy joke is like, I want to be black. And I would say I don't want the whole experience.
Yeah.
I don't even want like 15 minutes. Like till the cops show up, then I want to go back to being white.
Right.
It looks like it stops being fun.
Yeah.
Right about then. That gets a big laugh, but it's real too. It's real.
And black people laugh at that. I've seen it. Because like, yes, we want that experience too.
Yeah, exactly.
We'd like to be white at the moment the cherries go on.
Exactly. So it's just a joke. And I usually follow it up by like, listen, like I know the white lady wants to laugh, but there's a black guy sitting too close to her. So she's like, can I text you LOL? Man, 'cause he's right here. He's looking at me. It's just, it gets everyone laughing. It never fails.
Right.
So I did that joke. And then he comes back and then he comes back. And then he wants to do this fighting, like he wants to fight me thing, I could tell.
Ugh.
So I was like, I go around. I'm like, I'm gonna need some of my black friends to help me out here. So I was like, I'm not getting into a fight. But when there was a black dude in the back, I'm like, man, what's your name? He's like, Michael, and it was like kind of like feminine. And I was like, well, that doesn't help me.
Right.
And then I was like, what about you? And he was like, Van, big loud. I was like, I need a Van to step in today with me in case this guy wants to fight me. Van is my boy, not Michael. I can do that.
Right.
I need help. And that kind of makes everyone laughing. Everyone's laughing, but he was just being an asshole. Just being an asshole. And they wouldn't kick him out.
They don't kick, because they're not they're like casinos, or it's like, listen, man, you're
his night.
Yeah. To us, you're as equal to the buffet.
Well, exactly.
Your comedy show, like,
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, we don't care. No one's getting kicked out for you.
None. Nobody's getting kicked out. You're just part of their weekend.
Right, because
you're going to suck it up.
Yeah, as far as they're concerned, they're going to be here anyway.
Right.
It's not like a comedy club has to. It's like, wow, comedy's what we sell.
Right.
We should police the room.
No, yeah. But he got cut off at the bar because he was being loud and an asshole. He went to the bar, took his friend to the bar, was talking the whole time. The bar is way in the back. It's a big venue. It's set like that, like, like Coliseum type of seating where it goes like that up. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
Like it starts around the stage and it just keeps going up like that.
And it holds 600. Huh? Like the old like I know what you're saying.
Like that, like where it's around and like there's tables and then it goes back up. And
like something from the 70s.
Exactly. And that's how it's set up. So it goes all the way up. In the middle of it is the soundboard. Then there's all chairs, like on the top row, there's all chairs like that and tables, like long tables. And then there's a bar way in the back. Way up in the back. It's way back there. Mm-hmm. But he's just yapping loud. The whole back is empty, so just hear him back there talking.
Yeah.
So I came out and I went out the back door and went to my room. And then I went and got food. But I didn't want to go. I'm like, I don't want to run into this guy because we all share the same area.
Right.
That's all I need is this guy. You fucking, what's up, man? You want to talk now? Yeah, I just didn't need
No.
it. So I texted one of the girls who works there. I'm like, is that Mook at the cafe? Because I want to get something to eat. She's like, no, he got cut off and he went back to his room. So he was cut off for the night.
Oh, good.
They cut him off, but they wouldn't pull him out of the room. It was brutal. It wasn't, and actually, the set went well. I just did mostly crowd work. That's it. I had to do crowd work.
Because you're just that.
I could not. He stepped on too many jokes. But as crowd work, I could just be a hammer.
Right.
And no one can stop me.
Yeah.
And I just go around. And I got to work some material in, like, what's up? Oh, you got a kid? Boom. I did something about my son real quick. Made it like it was crowd worky.
Right.
But I couldn't set up, like, so I went to the doctor, man. Like, that kind of stuff wasn't going to work. Because even when I did it, he would step on it. Yeah.
Don't you just want to take the mic stand, like swing the bottom of it? And
I held it. Like I said, if you make a move, I will smash your skull. I told a guy at Ha once, I said, if you come anywhere near this stage, I'll smash your fucking skull in with this thing. Try to act tough back there, but you come near me, I will smash your skull in.
Yeah.
They kicked him out. That guy. So go fuck you up. I'm like, come near the stage, I'm smashing you in the head. I don't want to fight at all. I don't want nobody to touch my face.
No, but it's like don't talk to me. Just don't talk to us. Just shut up. It's so unbelievable.
But he's not even talking to me. He's talking to his friends, and then like there was a couple, like so it was him and his wife, and a couple sitting at the table with him, like they put everybody together,
right?
So it's a long table, and like so it fits 8 people at the table.
Okay.
So his wife, it's him, and behind him is a couple sitting to like his left, and then across from him is a couple. Now the couple across from him is a dude that I think might be his friend. So they're talking, right? And then the wife of that guy is the one who's like put herself all the way away, like from the situation. So like I can't even be near this.
Yeah.
And I can just see her so uncomfortable. And then his wife was like miserable, but when he left, she was like laughing and having fun. But once he came back to the table, miserable. They got into a big fight, I heard, because he was being a dick. She told him he's an asshole. The dude that's with him, when he was at the table, the guy was laughing. But he'd be like, no, that was funny, though. I'm like, that? What are you, grading each? Shut the fuck up, you dumb redneck.
Yeah.
But he was dealable. He didn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
Only when he would say stuff like that. But I can work with that. And then that girl was just like, I really like you. I'm like, I know you do. I'm sorry you're with this shit crew.
Yeah.
This is your crew. And then there are people behind him like, I know you're not. And the guy's like, I was like, you're stuck with these people all weekend. You paid money to be here all weekend. You got to hang out with these fucking people. Good luck with that. I said, I get 30 minutes. I go home. I don't got to associate with any of you anymore.
Oh yeah, I say that to crowds all the time. Be like, I don't care.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, this is your night.
Yeah. It's not mine.
I'm paid.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, my Friday night crowd was like dead. They were like,
the
Comedy Works. They were kind of like blah. There was only not a lot of them. So you figure the room holds like 200.
Right.
There was maybe 20
people,
which isn't terrible, but you could just feel the energy in the room.
Right.
Is not going to be,
Yeah.
you know. So like the whole night, you know, Ritu went up and she did a good job hosting. You know, she pulled whatever she could to get them, you know.
Oh, she hosted.
She hosted. Okay. Yeah, she hosted, brought up Chips. He did his thing.
Okay.
And then I go up and I'm, whatever. I look at my, it was funny, before the show, this guy comes up to me. He's like, hey, man, what's up? And I'm like, I have no idea who he is. Right. And he's like, no, you wouldn't know me. I saw you at Uncle Vinny's. Oh, so I'm happy to see that you're here tonight. I saw you open up for Vic.
Oh, nice.
I was like, oh, cool, man, yeah. He's like, yeah, kind of light crowd tonight. I'm like, yeah, it's Friday night, 9:30, you know, sometimes. Yeah. He's like, you know, I don't get out late that much. You know, I get up at 3 a.m. He's like, I got up at 3 a.m. this morning. I'm like, that's...
Yeah, it's brutal.
So, whatever. So I'm like, he's like, all right, have a good show. So whatever show goes on, I'm on stage and I'm pulling what I can out of them. You know, know it's a crowd that's dead.
Right.
And like it's one of those crowds like when they like something like I get a big laugh, but then it's almost like a few like little laughs.
Yeah.
I couldn't get on a roll.
Yeah.
I'm just pulling, so then I keep like crowd working a little bit just to get them woken up almost like. Because like you'll be doing like it's like you'll get like a high response, high, then you start seeing it peter, then you gotta be like, hey,
remember this? We did this. We've been doing.
And then they go, oh, all right, and then they come back, and then you bring them up again. So when I go, and then that guy who was sleeping in the front row, the guy who got up at 3 a.m, I go, I stop, I go, yo, he's sleeping. I was like, I go, if he didn't, I was like, but he, and I said the whole story. I go, he came to me before, said he saw me before, and he was happy to see me. But he told me he gets up at 3 a.m. I go, if you didn't tell me that, I would have thought you were nodding out on heroin. And they really like that.
Yeah. Was he asleep during that joke?
No, he was woken up at that point. Because when I said it, you know, he was like kind of like nodding. And I'm like, I go, what's, and there was other lady like this, and her husband's blinking real hard in the front row, like just going like this. And I go, what's going on with you people? And they go, we're really tired. It's really late. And I was like, I get it. I go, but you know what? I go, I'm at 35 right now. I'm obligated for another 10 minutes, so wake up. And then we had a good ending 10 minutes, but it was just one of those.
I don't understand that, though. Like, when you go out to a show that you know starts at 9:30, you know you had a long Friday, you know you're going to be tired. What is this shocking? Was this so tired?
Well, I don't think they realize. You know what it is? Because first off, it's 9:30. They came. They had dinner at like 6:30.
Yeah, that's on them.
No, I know. I get it. Well, they don't want to leave because they paid.
Yeah.
And I don't think they because by the time I get up there, because the show started 10 minutes. Okay, so it didn't start. Ritu didn't get on stage at 9:30.
Oh, so 9:30 start time?
Start time.
That's disgusting.
So like
Friday?
So the owner goes up and does 10 minutes of promoting shows. Then so I'd say Ritu got up at like 9:50, 9:45. She does 10 minutes. Then Chips did, and then a guest spot. This guy Dave Temple showed up, did a guest spot. It's carrying on. It's a long night.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's, you know, it is what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Actually the owner's wife was like, we should start the shows earlier. I'm like, yeah. I go, even 8:30 will change everything.
Right.
Like, you get the show on at 8:30.
Right.
You know, it'll change everyone's perception.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I like that how you have to almost coddle an audience sometimes to let them know how much time is left, and you see them perk up.
Yeah.
Like, hey, got 10 minutes left. They're like, oh, okay.
Oh, we're almost out of here.
And then the second night we had sold out. They had like a fundraiser, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be energy. And I brought Jackie Byrne to host Saturday.
We're still broadcasting?
I hope so.
I mean, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it says we are.
Okay, good.
And then Jackie Byrne, I mean, they were and this is the room is packed.
Right.
You're like, oh, and you hear them like these like drunks like before. You're like, this is gonna be a crazy crowd.
Right.
And she goes up and they're like this, just like a room full of, and she's pulling what she can out of them. And she comes up, she goes, yeah. Like after she was done, she did good. I don't think she did bad. She did really good, but it was like not like what you think it's gonna be. I'm like, oh jeez, you know. And then, but by the time I got up, they were sauced, so they were ready to like, fucking, you know, they were just nuts. So it was one of those nights where I was just like in and out of the audience.
Right.
I have to like almost like you're rifling through your material. You're like, I can't give these people a gap. Just keep hammering them with punchlines.
Yeah, right. No, yeah. That's
ignoring what, you know what I mean? Ignoring a lot of whatever's going on in the back.
Right.
Just boom, boom, boom. And then this one guy answers his. I probably have audio. If I have audio of it that's clean, when I listen back, I'll put it in the audio podcast. This guy answers his phone fully during the show. He's like, "Hello, there." I go, "Are you on your phone?"
Right.
He's like, "I'm sorry, it's an emergency."
I
was like, "Well, you don't seem like it's an emergency. You're not running out of here."
Right.
He's like, "Nah, it's an emergency at the house." I'm like, "Well, then get the fuck out of here."
And
then he starts packing of his food. I'm like, "What is it? Is it a food emergency? Somebody hungry?" It looks like a pot emergency or something. Like you're gathering the food. Like if someone's dying, like I would be like. But anyway,
Vlad is on.
Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Vlad? How's it going, buddy?
He said, Joey with the itchy chin. You've been scratching your chin a lot.
I know. I've been scratching my chin a lot. I just shaved today, so maybe I'm a little itchy.
Okay.
Joey with the itchy chin.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, we got you can't put it up because unless you abandon.
Not right now. I think what happened is because I added those graphics, it just sucked.
Yeah.
So I have to remove those graphics for next time. Those nice 3D graphics that I made.
So just Bella said, "Hey, the video is delayed."
Yeah, we know. We just there's not. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, nothing.
There's nothing we
can't
can
do nothing.
No, we can't do nothing now. We try to fix it.
Do nothing ever.
Yeah, he can't do nothing ever. We try to fix it week to week, but there's just it seems to always be some sort of delay.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. And if I couldn't if you were looking for me to fix it.
Not happening.
We would have been still off the air if it was up to me.
Yeah. See, I fixed it. You know what it is? It's like I tried fixing the delay, but I only had me going. Like now we have more cameras going through.
Yeah, right.
So it's like we just got to keep running tests each week, and then one day we'll get it.
You know what, man? If you tune into this show and you expect it to go boom and we're live and it's just awesome the whole time, then you wouldn't be tuned on this show. It's the wrong show for you.
Yeah, so just look at our faces and then just listen to what we're saying.
Still awesome though.
Still awesome. Who's that?
Bella and Campbell.
All right, Bella, give us some heart ha-has and wow emojis.
She hooks them up.
She hooks them up.
Yeah,
all right, that's what we need. I keep thinking of Vlad Joe with the itchy chin. I know my chin is itchy, and now that he said that, now it's really itchy.
You know what? As soon as he said your chin was itchy, I was like.
Now I can't stop itching now I want to itch my chin, but now I'm self-conscious because now I'm on camera. I'm just going to suffer through.
Did you see Vlad on Superstore?
I saw the clip that he posted, yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's NBC, man.
Vlad's big time, baby. Yeah. He ain't doing podcasts in his house.
Nope.
Live on Facebook. He's live on actual TV.
Yep.
We're happy for our boy Vlad.
That's right, man.
All his success. So that was that. That was that. I had a good weekend there, man. I had a good weekend. The owner likes me there. I'm no longer on the summer schedule. I'm in the winter schedule.
You got so pumped up.
But I like it. Like I was telling Jackie, I go
spring actually.
Like I was telling Ritu the night before with the small dead crowd that like just didn't have a lot of energy. I go, you know what I like about shows like that is that they don't bother me no more. I did the show.
Right.
I did it.
It doesn't seem like you're going to be stuck there for 27 hours.
No.
Remember how like you would be like, oh, they're horrible. Like it's 30 minutes. It's 45 minutes. It's really.
But I know how to have a good time even when it's not a great time. That's the difference. Right. Like I'm having a good.
See, on Friday the guy was very just rude. I was having a good time, but I also I get angry.
Right.
Because you're fucking it up for other people.
Yeah.
I can have fun doing whatever I need. I don't have to do one joke. I can do 4 hours. I'll talk all day long and have fun. And everyone will be thoroughly entertained. No one will go to the bathroom.
Nobody goes to the bathroom.
Nobody goes to the bathroom. All right. But like when I go up there with a set, you want to do it. You want to perform, and I don't need a guy stepping all over my dick every time I go to put out a word. That's so I get angry, but I still, when I'm not talking to him, I'm having fun with everybody else.
Yeah.
Like I was having fun with so many different people in the audience. We're just having a good time.
Right.
You know, so I said this one black guy was like, "So what's your name?" She's like, "Patience." I'm like, "Oh, like what I don't have right now."
What I don't have right now. Patience.
But Saturday I did that show that you did last year for Scott. In
The fundraiser?
Rutherford at their something center.
Yeah, I saw it looked pretty packed. Yeah,
packed.
last year it wasn't that packed.
Oh, really?
And there was a kid in the front row, like a little kid.
Oh, okay.
And it made everything weird.
Were you allowed to curse?
It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, like the kid was old enough to like know what you're saying.
Right. But were you told for the show not to curse?
I don't remember being told not to curse.
Yeah,
but like it's one of those things where it's like I said I feel. They're like, no, it's fine to say. I go, I don't feel fine.
Right, and no, you know what else?
I don't feel fine saying things to little. Not that I don't even do dirty stuff no more. But little kids bother me in the front row. I don't know why. It's not supposed to be there.
The kid, like my kids, when I used to go to I would go or go to a comedy club and I would take my kids with me real quick. Like, oh, I can bring my kids on a Saturday. Everybody's like, oh, you can bring your kids for dinner. I can. I'm not stupid. I could bring my 14-year-old, 13-year-old daughter to a show at the time. But it's going to make everyone else in the room uncomfortable. Right. Yeah, I'm good with it. She's good with it. But the comic now has to deal with people who are like, oh, did he just say vagina? There's a girl here.
Right. It makes other people...
It makes other people uncomfortable. So it's just useless.
Yeah.
It's just useless. So you either got to be squeaky. But I wasn't told to be squeaky. And there was no kids in the show I was in. The show, there was no kids, but it was... No,
what it was, like, when I did it last year, was, like, one of those where, like, fundraisers, like, most people were sitting, like, in the back, and then there was, like, big gaps in the tables in the front, and that's where the kid was. So it was, like, the person you see the most is this mother with... He was showcased, so you're just, like...
Right.
You're just like, ugh, get out of here.
But it was a good show. It was fun.
That's good.
Yeah, Frankie came out. I haven't seen Frank since New Year's Eve.
Really? That's your boy.
Yeah,
that's a long time. That's the end of March.
Yeah, I told him that too. I've seen Frank 4 times.
Shit, my chin's itchy again.
1 year.
Yeah.
4 times, 1 year.
Yeah.
That's not your best friend.
No. It's not, sometimes people drift. I had some best friends from where I used to live. It's just they're an hour or so away.
But he now lives.
I see them once a year, maybe.
He lives in Newton.
Yeah, that's far now.
Nobody wants to live in Newton.
That's what's gonna happen. Like my friends that live down there, Tony and Doug. Like we got together that one night. It was awesome, but it's like it's just impossible.
Yeah, which I get. So
yeah.
I don't hate on them.
Right.
But if you can make a day, gotta make a day. Gotta make a day. Like you're down here. Like when you come down to go paint somewhere, you're down this area. Hey, bro, let's meet in Clifton. Something. Just got to make it something. If you want to be my best friend. If you want
I know.
Best friend category.
It sounds. I try with my brothers, man. It's like when my brother was like doing more of his sales up in this area, he'd be like, "Oh, sometimes I'm up there," and it's just.
Yeah. I get it.
It's tough, man.
I get it. Believe me, I get it.
But that's that.
That's that.
That's that. Nothing you can do about it.
What's up there, Jim?
Who's that?
Jim from Gotham. The bouncer, big Jim.
Oh yeah.
Huge human.
Yeah.
Kind of guy like
who, the one when you go in, you're like, he'll kill me.
Yeah, exactly.
if given the go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the guy who, like, if you are the rowdy guy, you look over and go, "Oh, that's my consequence."
Right.
All right, maybe
but as the comic, when you walk in, you're like, "I like that they have a guy like that here."
Yeah.
I like they. You should like show a picture of him to all the other clubs. Like, you get a guy like that who like just brings fear on entrance to the audience.
Absolutely.
Like that's what you need.
You need the guy who, in the back of my mind, I want to be a rowdy audience member, but I remember seeing the guy at the door.
Like the guy that could give a look and kick your ass. Like we can't give a look. Yeah. Like he'd just be like, be like, sorry.
Yes, he can flash a look down at the front row, and the guy's gonna shut up.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm flashing looks. I'm yelling. I'm screaming, and the guy's still talking to me.
Yeah, if I flashed a look, if they look back at me, I'd look right away. Like my look ricochets off. You got a problem? Actually, I don't. Actually, no problem. I was looking. Actually, there's something on the wall behind you. I don't know if you just a little smudge. I don't know if you knew that.
Did I ever tell this on the podcast? Me and Frank, just talking about Frank about. I don't know if I told a story, but we were walking. Remember during Hurricane Sandy, when all the power was out everywhere.
Yeah.
There was the one diner, the TikTok diner on Route 3 in Clifton, was open.
Okay.
So me and Frank would pick me up at the apartment. My kids were staying at their mom's house because she had power.
All right.
So Frank would come get me. I had no power, and we would drive over to the TikTok, eat, hang out for like 3 hours because we had nowhere to be. It was dark. So we pull up in front of the TikTok, and there's like bikers. We can see a bunch of bikers. And so we start walking towards the TikTok, and this big black dude comes over with a chain. And he's like, "You guys got a fucking problem?" And my knees went, like I just...
Oh, yeah, I think you told this story. Yeah, yeah.
Frank was on my left, but so easily shifted to the right where they could get on the other side of me.
Right.
So I would get hit first with the chain. So I'm thinking, I just want to get my hand up so it doesn't hit my face. It was a big bike chain. But I don't want to hit my face. I don't want to hit my head on my face. So if I can just get it up, maybe it'll hit me in my ribs, and I can grab it and not die.
Yeah.
I'm weak. I want to throw up. And then we look over, and my friend Jimmy's laughing. It was his whole crew. He was just laughing. We were so like trying to be cool about it, like, he got us. And then me and Frank were inside. It took us like a good half hour to get regrouped. Like we were just sitting there like pale, and like, dude, I thought we were gonna die.
Oh yeah, that after adrenaline rush.
Yeah, and your whole body's still twitching.
Yeah, it's like a hangover. And I gotta tell you, fucking since Vlad talked about my itchy chin, my fucking face is itchy. All I want to do, I have the heebie-jeebies, man. I'm just fucking. I feel like one of those psycho ward people. Like I got bugs all over me.
Yeah.
It's like I was itchy, but now that he pointed out, my eyebrows are itchy.
Right.
My head. I don't know what to do now.
Stop itching.
I know, but when you that whole story, I just wanted to gouge my face out while you were telling it.
Really?
Only when I'm aware of something does it. Like if you told me, like, dude, your arm hurts, I'm like, it does hurt.
Right now, if I say your chest looks like you're having a heart attack.
Well, no, because I'm ready for it, I guess. You know what I mean? But like, I'm so focused on itching now.
Okay.
All right, back to the stories.
That was it.
All right.
Hey, you been watching that show Here and Now on HBO?
No.
Okay.
I never even heard of it.
I guess I got to ask more of an open-ended question. You haven't heard of the show Here and Now? It's got
No, I was watching Divorce and shit, and
I don't know if I said the words Here and Now.
Right, but I'm telling you what I am watching,
No,
so maybe we can find something.
Can you give me a list of shit you watch? There's a show called Here and Now with Holly Hunter and the dude that was married to Susan Sarandon.
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins.
What's it about?
It's about them.
In the Here and Now?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Was that the pitch?
He's a philosopher.
That's the pitch. I got this broad. I got Susan Sarandon's husband. They're in the Here and Now.
Go.
I mean, the storylines are endless.
Yeah.
Because we could be here, we could be now, we could be there, then.
Yeah. We could be here.
Time warp wherever we want.
Yep. I don't know what it's. I'm lost. I'm up to episode 8 maybe. I have no idea. Like I know what's happening. There's a lot of storylines. They've adopted. They have 3 children that they adopted. 4 kids that now are adults, like older kids now, like families and shit. One has a family. It's just, but he's a philosophy professor.
Okay.
Tim Robbins, and she does. I don't know what she does, but she's something too. She's important, and their kids.
Sounds like you're really into this show.
Like I said, I'm a little lost, but
it's one of those confusing.
Yeah, but
hey, I don't want that.
This one son who he looks like he's about 22, 23. He's gay. He sees the 1111 11
1111.
1111.
Not a number.
You don't have to say a number. Just 1111. Like the 4 numbers are together.
Just 4 ones.
Yeah. So it's a thing. If you Google it, it's a thing.
4 ones.
Yeah, it's a thing.
1111.
1111.
1,000. So it's not 1,100. Sorry. Try to wrap my head around it.
Just do.
Just four distinct ones. Yeah. Not any order. Not
no matter how you read it.
But you don't read it as 1,111.
You don't gotta say it like a number.
No, you don't say 1111.
You can say 1111. I'll go with 1111. You don't have to say
but 1111 is not a number.
It is in this scenario.
Or 4 ones.
Fine.
But it's not a one number. They're distinct ones.
Just ones, man.
just
because sometimes they're not numbers. It's like a gouge in the wall that's just in the shape of 4, 1, 1, 1, 1.
But is it lines?
Yes.
So it can just be lines.
4 of them. But they're
4 scratches. It could be in a wall. It doesn't have to be a number 1.
But it
symbolizes the number 1.
1, 1, 1, 1. Correct.
Okay.
All right. Look, and my head's itching. Shit.
I'm sorry. I just didn't know.
I wasn't in on the pitch meeting. I don't know how to do that. I can just tell you that's what I know so far.
All right.
And the kid is having fucking.
So this is what the story is based off of. These 4 ones.
Yes.
Okay.
But there's a lot of story going on with their individual character building. But
that's the overall arc.
I believe that's where the story is.
Okay.
I mean, the kid. The first opening episode is a guy having a dream of like being in Iraq, and there's like bombs happening in Iraq, and like he's a little kid from Iran. He's a little kid, and his mom like goes, and she gouges her face and gouges like
1,111 in his face.
Correct.
Yeah.
And there's blood, and then this guy has a dream. So the son they adopted, there was like 22-year-old kid who's gay. He's going to a therapist, and that therapist is that Arabic dude who was in the dream when he was a kid, and his mom. This Spanish kid's having a dream and hallucinations about the 111 coming all over the place. Like flames will be on the wall in the shape of 11. Like it just like freaks him out.
Right.
That's where we're at with the story. However, my point is, my life yesterday, I looked down at every time I look at my clock and watch, it's usually, no lie, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's usually 12:34. For some reason, I always see that time.
Really?
Every time I look at the clock, 12:34. Oh, 12:34. Like for some reason, I've never looked at 11:11. I don't ever remember looking at it, ever seeing it on my phone or on my watch ever. Yesterday it was 11:11 in the morning. I was like, oh fuck! It just reminded me of that show. Then I'm driving to a store, and a fucking huge sign on a dress, 11:11. So I saw it twice yesterday. I don't remember seeing it ever.
Maybe that's like when you buy a car, now you start seeing that
yes.
car. So now you watched 11:11. Now everything's 11:11.
Could be.
Or you're in trouble.
But if you Google what it is, it says that 11:11 is like it's like some sort of angel number, right? And that you should be careful what you not wish for, but what you think about what's going to happen, because
when you see the 11:11,
yeah, when you start seeing 11:11, because that means your thoughts are very strong, like what you want. You know, like the power of
positive thinking.
Think positive, because if you think you're at this moment, your thoughts are so positive or so strong that you don't want to put the negative out there, because you will make it happen.
Oh, try that shit.
Yeah, but every time I go thinking about it, I think something negative, and I don't want to think anymore because I don't want to put that out there.
Oh, so the 11:11 saving you from negative thoughts.
It's saving me from thinking at all. I'm afraid to think. I'm afraid because I try to think positive, I immediately start thinking negative.
Just be like 11:11, bank of money.
Yeah. Try to check my thoughts. You can't talk quicker than your thoughts. I'm thinking.
Oh, so you got to be thinking it at the time you see it, or is it after you see it? Whatever you think, then that's what you have.
That your vibe is very strong. I think this is like that. 11:11 is significant, and it's a significant number in this show. It's a very significant number. See, there's 11 viewers. See, like not just 11 though. It's got to be both. It can't just be 11.
Oh shit, I got 10.
Yeah, I do too now.
No, but I have different angels probably.
Yeah, you have 10 angels.
I have 10 angels.
Anyway, you want to Google it, you'll see what it means. Guys, check out Counterpart. Oh, we're not
Counterpart on Stars. It's awesome. Okay.
I don't have Stars.
I don't have. I used to have Stars, but I wasn't watching it, so I got rid of Stars.
We don't have Stars.
But I'll find it.
There's a lot going on.
I got a lot going on. Here and Now seems like too much.
It's just it's on Sundays.
Yeah.
So now, I mean, Crashing's over.
I saw
Divorce is over. Did you see the
Silicon Valley?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it yet. No. I watched the beginning of it, but then I got sidetracked.
The way he even said it, like it was. Am I wrong, people? The way he said it, it's like Silicon Valley.
I gotta say,
like,
I watched half of the. It's only a half-hour episode. I wasn't laughing
because T.J. Miller's not in.
It's just what I don't know. The show just seems like the same shit, man.
It is.
Like it's not. I don't know.
No, it's like he's gonna lose this again. He's gonna get that contract again. Lose this app. Get that. It's played out.
So
But did you watch the other thing with Bill Hader?
No, I was gonna watch that tonight with Kerry.
What's that called?
Barry.
Yes.
Is it good?
It was. The thing that was really good.
Well, it's only one episode, so you got to give it a little.
No, and I like Bill Hader. I love Bill Hader.
Yeah.
But Henry Winkler is his acting teacher. Mm-hmm. And the things, when you watch it, you're going to be like, that's like my acting teacher. Like, he is exactly like the teacher you explain.
Yeah.
Like, because it's theater, and he's like, what the fuck do you want? What are you going? What are we doing here?
Right.
Like, it's just like, and you'll like flash back to you're getting yelled at by your instructor. But that was pretty good. And then, yeah, so it's Silicon Valley, Barry.
Yeah.
Here and Now, Silicon Valley, Barry, last week tonight.
Yeah. So Here and Now just started, or has it been on for a while?
It's 8 weeks now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go back. I still gotta catch up on season 2 of Billions because season 3 just started.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of them.
First season was good.
I never seen.
My brother said second season was even better.
Did you see the documentary about Gary Shandling?
Not yet. I have been so busy, man.
I saw the last. It was a 2-hour. I tuned in on the last hour, so I watched the last hour. I'll catch up.
I hear it's amazing.
The other parts tonight. The second part's tonight.
Oh, so it's 2-night event.
Yeah, it looks like it. It said season 1, episode 1, and tonight was part 2.
Well, it's probably on demand.
Yeah, no, it's definitely on demand.
Yeah, I'll get that.
Yeah, you should. I'm sure.
But I've been so damn busy. I have not had time to watch any TV. It's like by the time I get home, I was just doing so much between school and work and making my video that I'm freaking tired. Right. I come home, I'm like, I can't wait for baseball. That's what I love about baseball. It's
in the background of your.
I could just sit there and zone out, and then you hear the ball hit. Hey, home run! Or you hear the fans getting up for strike 3.
Yeah. You're like, oh, you're on strike 3? Okay.
And then I stand off. Yeah, if they had like the hospital thing hooked up to me, it'd be like. But yeah, tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm planning on not doing anything work related. No.
Are you off?
I'm off.
Okay.
Nothing. I just want to watch catch up on my TV shows and just.
And you going out for your birthday?
My wife's taking me out to Roots Steakhouse in Summit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the tomahawk rib, not tomahawk, the cowboy ribeye.
Nice. That's good stuff.
And then they have a chocolate tower cake, which was huge. So I'm definitely gonna eat half of that.
Nice. That's a good birthday.
That's all I want. She always, what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, food. I'm a grown man. I don't need things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sunglasses.
Yeah, I don't want sunglasses.
Umbrella.
I don't buy expensive. I buy cheap sunglasses because I lose them.
Right.
So it's just I get it. I still don't know where my sunglasses are now. Summer's coming. I got to get a new pair.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Mine are scratched up on the front. Yeah, I mean, every time somebody ever asks me, especially when my kids were younger, what do you want for your birthday? Give my kids something. What do you want for Christmas? Give my kids something. What do I want for Christmas?
Yeah.
I'm a fucking adult.
Yeah, it's Christmas especially. Like, what do you want for Christmas? Like, I don't. That's why me and Kerry just be like, what do we need for the house? And we get that.
Right. Yeah.
You know, we'll get a little something.
Yeah, a little something special for each other.
She always goes, like, she'll be like, don't get me nothing. And she always gets me, like, ugh. It's like just enough where you're like, okay.
I started Weight Watchers.
Really?
Yeah.
Meetings and shit?
Yeah.
All right. All right. I thought that whenever people tell me they started Weight Watchers,
It's part of it. You could do that. Like, it's an app. I downloaded the app.
I heard the new app is amazing. My friends that do Weight Watchers say it's great.
I really like it because I never did anything like this before, so it's a good change. It's like $4 a week.
Okay, for the app.
To be a part of their program, or like $7 or $9 or whatever it is to do meetings. I'm not doing the meetings part. I'm just doing the app part.
Right.
But the app marries up to my Fitbit too, so it all shares all the same information.
Okay.
But the thing about the points is, like, I'm giving 38 points a day. Like, I'm not a moron. I know a donut's not good for me. I'm not that's stupid. But if I keep doing the points and entering the points, I'm very aware of what I'm doing to my body.
Right. You're like, I'll have the donut, but then I can't have nothing else the rest of the day.
Yeah. And you see that. Like, I'm not, like, usually be like, I just had a half a donut. Yeah, I'm good. I'm hungry again. But now that I'm putting in stuff, like yesterday, I only had 4 points for dinner left. But I had planned on eating a grilled chicken salad anyhow for dinner, so that's 0 points basically.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm like, with the dressing, it was like 2 points on top of it.
Yeah.
And got to eat 2 cupfuls of popcorn. And I zeroed out my points for the day. But, like, I like that I'm aware of it. That's what it's doing for me.
Yeah. Chicken breast is 0 points.
0 points.
That's great.
Exactly.
See, I remember I did the MyFitnessPal app. Like, when I had to reach a certain amount of calories, it would make me accountable. You're like, shit.
Right.
I can't.
Exactly.
So, but just to sidetrack a little bit, Ritu gave me chocolate eggs to give you, so I keep them. I don't want to get you off track.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I mean,
you're a good guy.
It's my birthday, but I'm just. I mean, I have 5 eggs left out of the 6. You only have 3. She gave.
Hold up. Wait.
She gave me a half dozen. She gave you a half dozen.
Because you got to share it with Carrie. Oh, I get fucked because I'm not in a relationship. I get it.
I don't know why. I didn't ask her why.
That's the reasoning. I don't have a girl, so I get 3. You have a woman, you get 6, and you ain't even sharing them. You're not gonna share them.
She ain't gonna really want. I mean, she might want them. I mean, I'm just saying. Do you want me to save you from them?
No, I don't.
All right. I thought you were allergic to chocolate or something. You were telling me last time.
I haven't eaten chocolate in a while because
I thought you get sick from it.
It makes me.
I can't contribute to your illnesses.
You have 3.
For you.
I'm gonna take 1.
All right. I'll maybe.
I'll do 1.
I have in my trunk.
Oh, they're nice and cold. Nice.
Yeah. Well, the other day I went for gas, and I popped my trunk. I took a chocolate egg out, and the guy sees me eating it. Just the look he gave me, he's like, "Who pops their trunk
at the gas station
to get a chocolate egg out?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I'm here. I had a long drive. Get it now." But
pull over for an egg.
I don't know how many points those eggs are.
Well, I'll Google it. That's the good thing about that. Like, I can zap.
I'm so itchy now since Vlad said that. All right, we'll go. People that are watching now, I don't know why I'm itchy. So,
well, what is cool about it is you can you have a scanner. You can scan any food, and it tells you how many points that's going to be per serving. So, like, there's that. Was it itchy something bomb popcorn? It was on. Remember on Shark Tank?
Oh yeah. Get
something bomb.
Something yeah.
Some shit. You know what I mean? That popcorn is at CVS. When I hit it, it's fucking a serving is 4 cups. It's a lot of popcorn.
That is a lot of popcorn.
You know what I mean? So I eat a handful. That's like a quarter of a serving. So I just eat 1 handful and leave it. Like, it's just enough for cravings when you want a little snack.
Right.
So that's what I've been doing. Like, I took a handful of popcorn last night. 2 handfuls. I was like, I'll make that a point. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's less than a point, I'll just do it a point. It was good.
And how long you been doing this program?
I started Thursday. And you get like a bank of extra points. Like, if you go over it. And one time I went into that bank when I took my daughter out.
Yeah.
Sunday I went to the bank. But
you got to live a little bit.
But I weighed myself last week and weighed myself on yesterday, and I'm down like 7 pounds.
That's great.
Yeah, because I'm just really trying. And coffee is 0, But the half and half
Oh yeah, the half and half is
is like 8 points.
a lot of sugar in half and half.
8 points for my coffee.
Yeah, because you put 17,000
10
creamers.
creamers.
It's this. If you ever watch Mike drink, it's fucking gross. Especially iced coffee. He drinks half and half with a dash of coffee in it. It's as white as a coffee cup.
It's good stuff though.
It's disgusting.
Delicious.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You're not a coffee drinker. You're a half and half drinker. You like coffee flavored half and half. That's what you like.
You might be right.
It's gross.
You might be right. But now that I'm aware of how many points a fucking half and half is costing me, I downed it down to like, instead of going 10 creamers in my coffee, I got 6 creamers today. Instead of doing 10, I got down to 6. So it's helping me. Eventually I'll get used to that shit flavor and I'll bring it down a notch. And I'll just keep bringing it down a notch to either where I have coffee, or put almond milk in it or something.
Yeah, I've brought mine down. Sometimes I can drink it black. I just got the taste for it. But, I usually put half and half, but less and less.
Right.
Good coffee, you can drink black. That's when you... Dunkin' Donuts coffee... I don't drink Dunkin' Donuts coffee anymore.
Stop the conversation.
I'm just saying.
Let's just stop the
I do drink it, but I don't go out of my way for it no more.
Yeah, good, cool. Well, I don't want to hear any more about it.
Why?
You're my best friend. I don't want to hear that you don't drink Dunkin' Donuts coffee anymore.
Because
No.
I just don't drink coffee anywhere where someone makes my coffee. I'm tired of people making my coffee like shit. I need to go to somewhere where I can make my coffee. Because I wait in line, then I get the fucking coffee, then I want Quick Check, Wawa, my house.
Man, my head's got dizzy.
They're not consistent.
It's true.
And there's a Dunkin' Donuts in Freehold. I'm never in Freehold, but when I am, you make your own there. They just give you the cup.
Yeah.
That's nice.
No, I like those two. North Carolina, they were two.
Because if I go French vanilla, boom, they put the fucking swirl in with all the sugar.
You got to tell them no swirl.
I know, but I think when I say, can I have a French vanilla, just cream, no sugar, that means no swirl. But no, you have to say no sugar and no swirl. Because apparently people like swirl and sugar. Or swirl just don't. It's like, I want my toes, okay? I don't need your fucking...
I had a woman to correctly assume it at Dunk's. I ordered my coffee with, I wanted French vanilla, and I got 2 equals in it.
Okay.
So she pumped regular, the regular non-swirl, and she without the regular swirl, I got in this, the girl was like, is it regular swirl or the sugar swirl? And she said in Indian, she's like, and I was like, yeah, because why would it be sugary swirl when I'm putting equal in it, obviously? And she's like, you can speak Farsi? I'm like, no, I just fucking got the conversation. I'm involved in the world. I know what we were talking about. We didn't just start talking about it.
You could speak Farsi. Don't I look like I can speak Farsi? Why are you judging a book by its cover?
I just happen to know what we were talking about.
Yeah. My last name's Gaffney.
Yeah.
Of course, I took a semester of Farsi in middle school.
I'm like, no. I can't.
Farsi all up in this joint.
I don't know what the fuck you just said. I don't know the words you used. I just kind of got the gist of what we were talking about. Yeah, but you're right. Dunkin' Donuts isn't consistent.
They're not consistent. And then when I tried their coffee black, I don't like it.
No.
I can drink other people's coffee black. I can't. Theirs black is meh.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you who the best black coffee is. It's shocking. Guess who the best black coffee is. I don't go there because I don't want to go there just for coffee. But the best black coffee. Guess.
7-Eleven.
No, that's easy to go to. 7-Eleven.
Starbucks.
No.
Wait, then. You took the best black coffee, and you don't just go there because
I don't always like black coffee. I'm just saying they do.
Right.
I've gone there. If I'm going there for something else, I'll get the coffee.
So
if I'm going there for breakfast, McDonald's. I'm not going to.
Oh yeah, they do. They do.
But like, there's the only coffee that if it's black, you're like, this is damn good.
It smells good too.
And it's 7,000 degrees. It's like I need. I'm just blowing on it.
My father loved that coffee. Like I would say. Like I would take him to the doctor, and then I would already gotten Dunks. Going to pick him back up from the doctor, I would stop at Dunks, and he would get in the car. He's like, his doctor was right across the street from McDonald's. Like, go stop over there, and give me a couple of coffee to bring home. Like I have some here. He'd be like, all right. Like, but you could tell he was disappointed. Like, okay. He You like the black Dunkin' Donuts?
Dunkin' Donuts?
I
I mean McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah, it smells like good coffee. Like you're like, did you just pick these beans this morning?
Yeah, it
like you're
delicious.
just. It's. Yeah.
It does. Do you think it's as shitty of content as their chicken nuggets? Is it?
Nah, it's fucking coffee beans. Just fucking throw water through it.
Yeah, but is it shitty coffee beans?
No, it's not like.
So you don't think that they can purchase the shittier market?
Whatever the purchase, I don't think it's that they're bad for you. It's not like high
of course
cholesterol
not.
coffee beans.
No, I'm not saying it's bad for you, but you're getting the shittiest quality.
Well, whatever. It tastes good. That's all that
No,
matters.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think.
So you're thinking that coffee really couldn't be bad for you? You couldn't get a worser effect off of coffee
From McDonald's? No, it's probably the healthiest thing they serve, besides bottled water.
Right.
Yeah, it's bottled water, then coffee, then everything else is garbage. Even their salads are probably shit.
I would never eat a salad at McDonald's. It doesn't even dawn on me to.
No, I forget who did it. Somebody did a joke with it where it's like, you're right at McDonald's. Like, live a little.
Yeah. Yeah, I would never.
Like, if you need a salad that bad, go home.
Yeah. Yeah, I would never do it. I just went to Subway before I got here. Checked on the app. Subway 6-inch 9-grain wheat with turkey. I just put lettuce and spinach on it. 6 points only.
How many points a day do you get?
38.
That's pretty good.
I'm fat, and they're trying to help me.
So, but if a sandwich is 6 points, you got 38. That's a lot of sandwiches. I mean, you could really kick ass.
It was a 6-inch sandwich, and then those flat baked potato chips.
Yeah.
I zapped that bag of sea salt ones. One bag was 6 points. Just one bag.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, but it's still not bad. So I took out like 6 or 7 chips. I'm like, oh, that's good enough. I'll have 2 points for this.
Right.
So that and my sandwich, just 8 points for lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's good. I could always lose weight. I never if I want to lose weight, I can always lose weight. It's just I can never have a consistent lifestyle. Like I have friends that have consistent lifestyles for 5, 10 years, like just consistent.
Yeah.
Like I could be like, man, like I could drop weight till people notice, like, man, you look good. Drop some weight. I'm like, fucking A, right. And then I just go right back up. You know what I mean? Like, I do look good, and that gives me the permission to go get milkshakes.
That even happens right now, and I'm fat as fuck. When someone's like, "Oh, you lose weight?" I know I haven't lost a pound. I'm like, "Yeah, I think I have." I know I haven't. I know I have.
No, but sometimes you see it like in the face. You look healthier.
Yes. But once I get that little nod of approval, I'm like, you know what? I think I am looking good. Cheesecake, you got cheesecake. I got a slice of cheesecake.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to for my health. I have gone through where I was really healthy, and then I got off track. When I did last Common Standing, I was traveling a lot, like with them. It just drew me off of my pattern, and I haven't been able to get.
Yeah, that was the thinnest I've ever seen you. Was that time?
I just couldn't get back on that track, and I'm hoping this gets me on. Watching my points is just helping me stay focused on what I want to do. Like, it might not be the best way to do it, but it's making me aware. This is what I'm eating.
Yeah.
Just making me aware.
No, it's helped me a lot. I cut down I used to, eat a lot of hummus. But I used to eat it with the pita chips. Now I do it with carrots, and that totally changed it.
Celery, right?
Yeah.
Or cucumbers.
Right.
But I put the hummus in there. It's fucking a lot of points, man.
Oh, hummus?
Yeah.
Is it really?
6 to 8 points. I'm like, I don't want that for hummus.
For how much hummus?
I don't know. A serving, whatever a serving is.
2 tablespoons?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you? I don't want to tell you. I tried to. I won't tell you. I want you to try it.
Is it food?
Yeah.
All right. Good. You can tell me.
The chocolate dessert hummus.
Oh, where's that from?
I got it. I saw it on TV.
Right.
And then my friend told me about it. It's Boar's Head dark chocolate dessert hummus.
Is it really hummus though?
It's hummus, but it's got cocoa in it.
Really?
And it's ridiculous.
I gotta think that's more than 6 points.
7, probably. But it's better than if you were to eat this much chocolate, it'd be awful for you.
Yeah.
But it's.
You know what I would get? Fucking sometimes the Nutella, the big Nutella. I shouldn't even be talking about it. It's like talking about crack. And I would just get like, I'm going to do a spoonful.
I got some in my cabinet.
I don't want to.
No, I'm saying for when you leave.
That's why I got crack in my drawer. Not for you, though, buddy.
Yeah, you shouldn't have these chocolate eggs that I have in the drawer.
I want the one.
All right, the one.
It's Easter, bro. Come on.
True.
You're going to ruin my fucking...
I mean, we got to...
my party?
Ruin my party. Nah, it's tough, man. It's tough. I want to lose weight this month for when I go on the cruise next month so I can gain it back. That's
makes sense. And you want to have a cruise body. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think from what I hear about cruises, I feel like I may have a cruise body already. From what I've never been on a cruise, but I feel like
yeah. No, yeah, you definitely look good for the cruise.
Yeah. And the dog is back.
What's up, pal?
I'm gonna have to get a camera for the live till we can cut to, and Cody's in like a floor cam, so he could be part of the cast. But that's that, man. So you're dieting. That's good. So you feel good though. You energize and
yeah. I'm feel focused, and like if I can just drop some weight and maybe get some better sleep at night if I get this goddamn machine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sleep apnea machine.
Yeah, if I can get that sleep apnea machine. I'm tired as fuck all the time, and I'm just not energized. I'm like, wait a minute, man. I don't want to feel like this. I don't. So,
Well, that's good, dude.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I'm hoping it helps my mental state because I'll tell you, I'm always able to like see the pot. Like, I can always see the dream that I'm living. I can always see it.
Right.
Right, I can always see that guy getting better. I can always see that. Oh, he's getting better. He's gonna get fucking fun. Yeah, I just always see it. I don't see it right now.
Yeah.
I don't see that guy. That guy faded away, and I'm like trying to see him. And he's like gone right now. And the guy wants to not be gone.
Right.
Like inside of me is like, can we go fucking look for him, please? Because I don't want to be gone.
Yeah.
But there's just that dream is just. I can't see it. I can't see myself achieving it. I can't see myself being good enough. I can't see myself being creative. I can't see myself. I'm not saying funny. That part's not the part. Can't see myself getting better. Can't see myself advancing. I just can't see it at all. I'm like, I don't see it at all.
Yeah.
And I don't like that feeling. I don't like that. I don't like the way that feels.
Yeah, and I just think because you're not challenged. I think you need to challenge yourself.
I'm challenged because I'm challenged with wanting to advance my career,
creatively, something in the career.
I am. I think that's
doing something that's harder. That you know what I mean. That breaks you out.
That's where I'm at right now because you remember how you used to talk. You said that your career at one point reminded you of me back. Like in 2009.
I said that last podcast. I think.
Yeah. Well, you like how I back in 2009 where I was just like. I didn't know what was going to do the next level. Remember?
Right, yeah.
And I was like, I don't even know where I'm at with my career. How do I get to the next level? I'm there again. And now at that point, I remember talking to people, and that's what happens. We get to a point to where we need to break to that next level.
Yeah.
And you get to a point, and you're like, I don't think I can go higher.
Yeah.
And at that 2009, I was lost. I was like, am I going to be able to do this? Is my career going to happen? And in 2010, 11, 12, boom, boom, would start to happen. You know what I mean? So I've been in that spot before. I've been in this spot before. Just not being able to see where am I at? Where am I at in this? I don't see the guy. I don't see the dream. I don't see it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's not possible.
No, you gotta change things up, man. I think that's it. It's like, I think, we get comfortable in what we're doing, and you got to change things up. Try new things, work new places.
Yeah.
Just do something different. Try something different creatively.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even in stand up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Just do different. I think that sort of stuff gets you excited. Because it's not what you normally do, or topics you don't normally talk about or attack.
Right.
It's like it gets that.
Right.
Like, what was it? Like I was talking to KP about the video I just made.
Yeah.
I just been working really hard creatively, stand up, acting, writing just listening to tapes, just doing work. And I feel like the muse, like the creative spirits are paying me back.
Right.
Because I wrote that script in like a day, tweaked it a little bit, and was confident enough to shoot it like 3 days later.
Right.
And even when I was shooting it, I'm like, I told my camera guys, I'm like, I'm just going to shoot this. I don't know if it's going to be like some rough cut. We may reshoot.
Right.
I don't really know, but I just saw it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I set up those 2 cameras, and then I gave the third one to the other guy. I go, just swoop back and forth.
Yeah.
Just be creative. We're going to see what we get.
Right.
And how the video came out was exactly how I pictured it to come out. But it was like, I trusted my instincts.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I like that side of you talking when it came in, when it starts.
Oh, yeah, the moving camera.
You just like the side view of you, and then it
the
front.
Yeah, that camera. I wanted that camera because that just gives it like a whole level of professionalism. So if people haven't seen my new video yet, go to my YouTube.
Mark Tambori says Mike needs a corgi. It seems like corgis are the official dog of comics.
Yeah, that's true, man. Joe Conti's got a corgi. Joe Conti's a dog hack. That's all. Still my dog. But yeah, go to my YouTube page, youtube.com/Joe Fernandes. I did a parody on those masterclass commercials for Italian comedy. So go see that on my YouTube. Like it and comment, because that apparently helps. It goes up in the charts of YouTube if you get those thumb ups.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. People say shit. You just do it. You just go with it, man. You just go. No, but it felt good to feel good about my writing. Write something and just do it and then put it out there. And it's anxiety uploading. And then you're like, well, people are going to see it now.
Right, yeah.
And I remember, like when I made that film Something back in 2003, maybe, I think it was, 2002. YouTube was still like in its infancy.
Right.
I used to just go around and just show it to all my friends. I'd show it to like 40 people and then it's over.
Right.
The run is over. I showed it at some film festivals after that, but it's like, you're like, yeah, you got to get it out there.
Right.
It's so weird to like, oh, now the public's really.
Yeah, no.
But like back then, you'd be at a film festival, so it's like you're in a room. If these people don't laugh, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
Because it's
comedy.
You know what I mean, right? But it's weird when you put it on the internet because you're like, you don't know what you're gonna get back.
You don't know what's happening with it.
Yeah, this is what I thought it was gonna go over well, because my camera guys, I read them the script. So I was like, this is what we're doing. And I went into character and I read them the script and they were dying. And they don't know what I was talking about.
Right.
The subject matter. They don't know like these Italian comics have these certain similar ways about them.
Right.
But they just thought with the words I put were funny.
Right.
So I was like, wow, if they think it's funny.
Absolutely. Then the people who are in the know are going to
really think it's funny. So it just felt good to do. I want to do more like that. I sent it to Dino from Uncle Vinny's, and he liked it.
Oh, nice.
He's like, that's good. He's like, that character, you could do a lot with that character.
Exactly.
I was like, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Then you also, like, you think about it, and you're like,
what?
Like, like, is it corny to do a character all the time for, like, certain videos? But.
Yeah, because this is a different muscle, man, you're doing.
No, I know.
I mean, and it's different people are watching it. Like people who don't know. All right, for instance, I'm not going to mention his name, right? One of the comics who puts out his little videos and he's like, does his over the top Italian guy stuff. People like that are in the know are like, ugh, enough.
Right.
But people who are not in the know, people who are just regular fucking people, he's entertaining them.
Yeah. No, I thought of an idea like 10 minutes with Tommy.
Right.
Like some news broadcast.
Yeah.
Or something. Just something quick.
Right.
Something quick.
Even if you took a topic of a week.
Yeah.
And you like I'm not saying this, but gun control. Like
you
just made a funny Tommy to it. Let me tell you about gun control. You know what I mean? Like some kind of off the chart way of thinking about it.
Right.
You know
it's got to be so out of there. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now it could be for sure. Well, the way I look at it, my goal this year is to just really enhance my YouTube page. That's really what I want to do.
Right.
So just come up with things to put out. So I don't have to come up on a perfect schedule with that, but I'm definitely gonna think about it. The people who made the wig that I bought,
Right.
So it came. The wig was perfect because I just ordered it off the internet. So, because I had asked them, can I send this back? Because I don't know if it looks good. They're like, no, you can totally send it back. So they actually respond. Was the wig good for you? Like, I go, oh, it was great. And I sent them a link to the video. I'm like, this is your wig in this YouTube video that I made.
Oh, cool.
And they liked it. They're like, oh, that's great.
Nice. You sure you're keeping the wig?
I'm keeping the wig. I have to keep the wig. I mean, I didn't want to. It's $21. It's like, and that's why, relatively cheap to make this video because I'm taking my camera guys out to lunch one day.
Right.
And I had to pay to boost it on Facebook and YouTube, or else no one will see it.
Yeah. How much does that cost?
I did a $20 for 7 days.
Okay.
On both of them, so $40 so far. So just so I.
What about Instagram?
It goes on Instagram too.
But was it Instagram ad, right? Is it different?
It comes from Facebook. So like when you do the Facebook ad, you could say show on Instagram because Facebook owns Instagram.
Oh, okay.
So the ad runs in Instagram.
I got you. Okay.
It was weird because I didn't know. Like it just automatically selects that for you unless you deselect it.
Oh, okay.
So I had not uploaded a picture of that to Instagram, so I'm just getting all these likes on Instagram with this picture of me as Tommy.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, oh geez. So
what? It just pulled a screenshot of it?
Yeah, it takes the thumbnail from the YouTube video or from the Facebook. Because what I learned is if you, I was trying to figure out how I can get the most views,
right?
Because I know that Facebook clamps down on YouTube algorithm. Right. So I posted the picture of me with the YouTube link.
Got it.
So people, they see the picture and then they click the link and go.
Okay.
Because they don't remember YouTube. You used to be able to put a YouTube video in a Facebook and you'd be able to watch it in there.
Yes.
No more.
No.
It just shows you like the tiniest of thumbnail.
Yeah.
Fucking Facebook giving up our data and holding me back.
Yeah, exactly, nickel and dime on us.
Yeah, they're garbage.
I mean, but they created a platform.
No, they need to make money. I get it.
They created a platform that blew up. That everyone is almost lives off of it. And they're like businesses. Like they're 80% of their income is driven through there, right?
Right.
So they're like, hold up. You're just gonna do all that for free? We create this whole platform and we're not gonna get paid at all. We gotta get paid.
Right, which is fine, but then just do what Google does. If Google is your competition, I'll upload all my videos to you if you give me the option to make ad revenue on it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we both do what Google does. You take the cut, they take the cut. It's
right.
Everyone takes a cut. Like,
how does Google though? From what?
What?
Through what? Where do you get Google ads? Like through your.
Well, but remember when we used to make money off of Slogan Slapper?
Oh, yeah.
Because they used to put the ads on it.
Right.
But I'm saying Google took a cut. Like, those people put their ads on ours.
Right.
We got a cut. Google got a cut. Everybody's a winner.
Right.
Like Facebook. If you want me to upload my videos to you, let's fucking share the revenues.
Right,
Why do I have to pay for the... Like, I ain't got to pay to boost your video. Because
you're paying for fake people to like it anyhow.
Well, that's what it was I had tried doing a targeted thing of people in the United States that are into like Italian stuff. So I just did this targeted thing, and I started, and it was working. But then I started getting, but I put the location just United States.
Right.
Started getting likes from Uruguay, and so I stopped that campaign. Started a new one, just says fans of my comedian Joe Fernandes page and their friends. So that's all it's going to now. Okay. And now I'm starting to get all the likes are real. They're either people that already fan page fans, or you could tell, like, I'll see some person like it. It's like, oh, she's a friend of my friend Tom.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I need to watch it now.
Right.
Because it's like, come on, enough of these fake
Yeah, I'm not going to pay
bots.
for some fake bot to watch it.
No. Well, I felt when I did that targeting thing that that it was giving me a lot of fake shit.
Absolutely.
So anyway, I got some new followers from it. That's what I really want you guys to do. If you listen, just please go to my YouTube page and subscribe. It's free, and that's that. People told me like we tried, but you have to sign up. I'm like, yeah, it's free. Like I forgot, like not everybody goes on YouTube,
right? Or
they just watch YouTube videos without having an account,
right?
Because you can,
right?
You know.
Yep.
So it's like all these like podcasting, YouTube pages. It's like you have to like teach people like how to do these things. It's like, yeah, we love to subscribe. How do we do it?
Yeah, it's like
I need to start a class on how to be my friend online. But no, I'm happy. I want to do. We gotta do some of these things, man.
yes, absolutely.
Because I sent you that David Mamet masterclass.
Right.
And one of the things he said, I only watched a little bit of it, and he says, like, basically, you need two people in a room. This guy says bibbidi bobbidi boo. This guy says bobbidi bobbidi bob. He's like, and that's the best dialogue anybody can come up with.
Right.
But it's like you really only need, and that's when I thought of that thing. I'm like, you know what? Let me think of something where it's just in one spot. Let me write something in one spot, and I'm like, we could do that. We could make something. We could make a scene with two. Like you remember when we talked about like the recovery thing?
Yeah.
Like the recovery web series.
Right.
It's like, yeah, we could an episode can be in one room.
Right.
Every time.
Right.
We won't. It could just like literally. It could just be like two people getting ready for the meeting.
Right.
Like you don't even have to involve these other characters.
Yeah,
Just
right.
topics.
Right.
As long as there's tension.
Well, there's a thing the videos the one video that I really want to do is the thing because how much I love Dunkin' Donuts. I really wanted to do my Dunks video and it's just it would take work, not too much work, but like I want to be like coming out of a desert, like just out of a desert and just like dry mouth, like, and you're like a Starbucks worker with like free coffee, like hi free coffee, and I'm like. I just was in the desert, but I see behind you a sign that says Dunkin' Donuts, 15,000 miles that way, and I'm like, I just knocked the coffee out of your hand. That's how simple I want it to be.
Yeah, but then what sucks about things like that, it's like you can't put them on YouTube because it's all copyright.
Right.
They just flag you. They'll shut you down. It's like there's
true.
nowhere to get people to watch it.
Right.
You'd have to make you have to create. That's why like when you see in these shows they make like Gunkin' Monuts or something. You know what I mean? With
right.
like the same colors, but it's
I get it.
It's because they don't want to pay.
Right.
Everybody wants their piece.
Right. But that's one of the ones that I really wanted to do. But then I have other things that I want to do.
Yeah.
I have other things that I think would be really funny. Short, 2 minute, 4 minute.
That's what we got. 2 minutes is 2 to 3 minutes. Seems like people will give you that on their handheld device.
Yep.
Nice, funny little thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. I've been feeling good about
that's good, man.
Everything, and now I have to. I have this new monologue I have to do. It's a generic monologue, and I have to build a character around it.
Right.
And the character has to be someone that I could never be cast as. So if I'm going to be a male, white guy, or black guy, or Spanish guy, I have to be either a 90-year-old one,
right,
70, 80, or a kid,
or
a woman.
Oh, I guess you have to be. Or someone who's like a bodybuilder. You're not a bodybuilder.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
but it has to be like he said. You can't just be a 40-year-old bodybuilder just does regular things. Like the character has to be a reason why you couldn't be cast as that, other than the physical. Like I can't make a black guy, and the only thing different is our skin tone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There has to you know what I mean?
Right.
So it can't be that simple as like, well, I could never be this. Like I can't come in and be like, well, look at me, I'm not a bodybuilder. Like, but why can't the character? Why can't you be the character?
Right.
Like I could never go in and get cast as a 90-year-old black man.
Right. Well,
or a woman.
Dancer. Right. Like you can never be a male Chippendales dancer.
Yeah, but if he's in his it's all about the age and the mental. It's not about the physical.
Got it.
Yeah, it's not about the look.
Okay.
It's about the character. I can't be that character. Now, as a Chippendales dancer, a flaming homosexual that's very effeminate, that's someone I probably won't get cast as.
Well, speaking of gay, effeminate.
Okay.
And this is something that... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It's, after you're done with your story, I want to tell the story.
I don't have any more story.
You were talking about... So you got to...
Oh, no. Oh, but I have to build a character...
Right.
So I'm just torn. I'm just racking my brain figuring out.
When do you have to have it ready for?
Next Monday.
Okay. Did you do character this week?
Yeah, I had to do. We were just doing character work. We don't know dialogue.
Okay.
So we had to bring in a task. We did this last week. A task, and you played a task is a different. Like last week, I did it. I think I talked about it. I did ironing. Then I did ironing as a 9-year-old man. So this week he gave us. You have to bring in a new task. You got to do it as yourself, And then he gave us an occupation we have to do as you have to do. So I just made a sandwich. I made a turkey sandwich.
Okay.
So I did it as me. I do it as a kindergarten teacher. And then I had to do it then he gives you a phrase you have to do it as. And my phrase was, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So I had to do it in 3 ways. And he said I killed it. I don't know.
So how did you make a sandwich is in the phrase?
I was very cocky because there was 2 ways to go. There's 2 ways to go with it's not what you know, it's who you know. You could be a bitter person that doesn't get what they want. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
Or you could be a cocky person. It's not what you know, it's who you know, and I know everybody. That's the guy I did. So like I came in, I threw the bread up in the air. I tossed it back on the shelf.
Right.
Just very cocky. Like I got this. Kindergarten teacher. I put everything on the table first, methodical. I did a happy face with the Dijon mustard, and I cut it into 4s. And then I put everything back before I sat down to eat.
Okay.
I cleaned up. You know what I mean? It's how you would teach kids.
Right.
And then like one of my classmates was like, oh, you should have cut the crust off the bread. And the teacher goes, I would have stopped him if he did that because that would be you're acting like a kindergartner. An adult wouldn't cut the crust off the bread.
Yes.
So, like, you can't take it that far.
Right, no, yeah.
You know what I mean? You want the essence of it.
You were making the sandwich for yourself, right?
I was making a sandwich for myself, but I could adult can still do it in 4s.
Yeah, but not take the crust off.
Not take the crust off would be like, I don't believe you now.
Yeah.
Like, I was believing you until you did that.
Right.
But it's a very interesting exercise is to do the same task.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like when he gives you a quote like that, you're like, what the?
Yeah.
It's not what you know, who you know. I'm like, how do I do that?
Right.
Very tough, man.
But
it challenges you. I'm telling you, this class has made me my brain just firing.
Right.
You know, I read this book this year called the. It's amazing because the book was all about brain power and helping it. And like,
so you're a great spokesperson.
Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, it's not called Damn It.
No.
Nah, whatever. We'll talk about it another time.
Yeah, it's a book that you read about keeping your mind sharp.
Very itchy today. All right, go to what you were saying.
No, that's good. I definitely want to go back to acting class. Well, you were talking about an effeminate gay. There's one of the stores I go to. There's a gay worker.
Okay.
And we always talk. He's a nice sweetheart of a guy. We always chat when I'm working. He's, hi, Mike, hi. And he's a little feminine, like, he always does that, like,
right.
And so last week I was talking to a guy I got to talk to when I'm there. This big manager. So me and him were just shooting the shit about nothing, about hate life. And I asked David, who's a gay guy, I need the keys for the back room whenever you get a chance. Like, all right, please just stand. So it's about 10 minutes past, and he comes and he's waiting. I'm talking to this guy, and he's just waiting. I'm like, are you ready? He's like, yeah, I didn't want to interrupt your coffee clutch. And I said, you, my friend, have an open invitation to this coffee clutch anytime you come to it.
Coffee clutch?
You know what a coffee clutch is? When people sit together and they talk, that's called a coffee clutch.
I've never heard that before.
Well,
a clutch?
You just heard it.
A clutch?
Coffee clutch.
When people get together for coffee, it's coffee clutch?
Coffee clutch.
No.
Now, you want to do it now? The coffee clutch? Okay.
That's a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing. You want to? I don't know. You want to look?
Yeah, talk about your coffee clutch. I'm going to Google that shit.
No, but I want to tell you the story. I don't want to tell
all right. Do your thing. I'll look up coffee clutch.
My point was, I said to him, anytime you come, you're always invited to our coffee clutch. And I didn't do it this way, but it was, his knees buckled. I wooed him.
By inviting him to the coffee clutch?
The way I said it, it was like a scene in a movie for him.
Did you blow him a kiss or something?
It was just because I know that he had, I can tell, man, but I never thought about, because he's a guy, so I'm not.
So you guys had a connection.
So when I said it, he kind of looked, and he like almost swooned. Everywhere I was, like, for the rest of the day, he's like, we should go get coffee. Like, I'm like, we got Starbucks here, we'll grab a cup of coffee. He's like, the next time we'll get coffee. And I realized that I was like, I felt like being a woman. That's what women feel like all the time. I just said one word, you're invited to our coffee clutch, and it fucking knocked him for a loop. Like, he was just like you could tell that I put him in different mood.
You got game. You know what I mean?
But I never did that with a woman. I never made a woman's.
Well, because no woman's going to be buckled by coffee clutch.
You're an ass. It's not about the words, you dumb fuck. It's about the moment that he came up to me and was like, I didn't want to interrupt. I'm like, you're always invited. That's the part.
No, I know.
That was the sweet part.
Yeah, couched in a coffee clutch.
What?
What?
Fucking idiot. What's the class called? It's called Joe's a Dick. That's what the class is called.
Who asked that?
Somebody asked what the acting class was called. I just checked out of that.
Building a character is the level of the class that I'm.
There you go.
Who asked that?
Before I can finish writing the word, it comes to the top.
Coffee clutch?
Yeah, before I can finish writing the word clutch.
All right.
Like CL and then clutch.
All right. Coffee clutch. I may need some coffee clutch now. I'm getting tired.
Coffee. And then it's a word that's not how I spell it. Also, cafe, it's something. A casual social gathering. Because it's spelled, I said clutch, but it's spelled where they got the original word.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked I've never heard it.
That's crazy.
I have to ask around.
It's a casual, it's not, you don't have to ask around. Because
No, I know it exists.
it's the very first thing.
I just want to know if other people that I know have heard of it.
Absolutely.
I got to ask people in my life, I'm just saying.
Ask
I'll be like, yo, you want to
anyway.
do coffee clutch? They'll be like, what? I'll be like, exactly.
I'll ask people. Thanks, man.
Do a post.
I'm going to ask right now.
Say, how many people have heard of a coffee clutch? Heard the term coffee clutch.
In the room?
No, just on Facebook in general.
All right, I'll ask.
Be like, do the fucking, they have the thing on Facebook, the poll. Do the poll.
Calm down.
Have you heard of a coffee clutch? Yes or no?
Okay. Got it.
I want to know what that poll is.
All right, let me get out of this room.
I'll do my own poll.
I'll sign out of the live.
I'll wait till let's wrap up the podcast, then we'll do our polls.
All right.
It's a good cast, dude.
Very good
I think I figured out how we're gonna make it better next time. I mean, I'm trying one more thing. You know what I mean? I'm trying another thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But whatever. We went live to Facebook and YouTube. I think if I stop recording it to the hard drive, it'll take away a little bit more because I don't need to. But Mike doesn't know technical stuff. But I'm just saying. I'm talking through.
Could have just said, I got an
We're having a water clutch.
Yeah, I got to make
About tech clutch.
Got it. So, where you at this weekend? Are you anywhere this weekend?
Nowhere. My high-powered executive wife is taking me away to this fancy spa getaway with dinner and everything.
So you're doing Ruth Chris tomorrow night?
Well, she won with her job. She hit some whatever. She won something from her job, and the owner of her company owns this.
Oh, nice.
So they said, pick a weekend. You go, one night stay. You get the free spa and free dinner. It's in Virginia, so we're doing that this weekend.
Virginia?
Yeah, it's like a 4-hour drive.
Yeah, well, I know where Virginia is.
Yeah, so we're doing that. Man. Yeah, so she,
Isn't this Easter Sunday?
Yeah, we're going Friday into Saturday.
Cool.
And we were thinking about staying a second night, but we're like, nah, let's drive home.
Yeah.
You get up, get the massage, hit the bricks.
Maybe do a little day stuff in Virginia?
Probably not.
No?
Yeah, I don't know. We looked. There's like, Civil War shit. We're like, we're good.
You're right there for it, too.
Yeah, no, I know. But I guess we'll see. We'll probably try to hit a Cracker Barrel on the way back. You know what I mean?
There you go. Really taking in the culture. Asshole. We had a Cracker Barrel some of that. Who knows?
But no, let me see. I have no shows this weekend.
I am.
My next show, dude, all I have is fundraisers coming up. It's crazy, so.
I'm actually at McGuire's Comedy Club this weekend. That's in, I think it's Bohemia, Long Island. It's out in Long Island.
Yeah.
McGuire's Comedy Club. 1 show Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Always awesome.
I got to get out there one of these times.
It's always awesome, man. It's always awesome. Fun.
Next time you're there, I want to go.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Yeah, you can definitely get a spot.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's that.
All right. Everybody go to MikeGaffneyLive.com to see all those dates. Go to JoeFernandes.net to see mine. Please go to my YouTube channel and subscribe, Joe Fernandes with an S. And also subscribe to the audio podcast to this, people. That's the numbers that counts. We appreciate you watching live, but please go to Laughable app, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher Radio app, anywhere. Search All in Our Heads and hit subscribe. Thanks for listening, everybody. You've been listening to All in Our Heads.